Alice, I can't speak for my predecessors, but I have got no problem with the figures coming in Monday morning. If it's not making a hole in your weekend, don't want to go messing up your love life or anything.
You're joking. Just lately, the closest I've come to sex was scratching a mosquito bite inside my left thigh, so... So is that us done then, for another month?
I think so. Done and dusted. Oh, and well done on that chrysalis launch, by the way, forgot to say.
Oh, well, I've got a good little team down there. Daft, but dedicated. I'll tell you what, Abby. If we hit the annual targets with a month to spare, you can come back just before Christmas with a large bottle of champagne.
Yes. Right, well, I certainly would do. Definitely, if...
If what? What?
No, it's not something I like to discuss, really. Not everyone can deal with it is the thing, so...
What?
No, it's just that, unfortunately, December the 12th this year is the day the world's going to end.
Pardon?
I know. So, obviously it's not a very cheerful subject, but the date is quite clearly there in the New Testament for everyone to see, if you know how to interpret the prophecies. So, this is definitely it.
Right. Actually, Abby, do you know what? It actually isn't.
What do you mean?
It actually isn't going to be the end of the world in December. Honestly, I promise you.
Oh, no, it definitely is.
No, it definitely isn't.
No, it really is.
No, it really, really isn't.
It is, actually.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to have to differ on that one then, aren't we, probably, but...
Well, it's a silly thing to argue about, isn't it, in the end? Because there's nothing we can do about it, after all, except just try and keep enjoying life to the full and, you know, treat every day...
As if it were the last.
No, that won't be till December the 11th.
Right.
OK, well, look, better be off. I may pop back on Friday to run through those sales figures.
Yes, OK, Abby. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Come in.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Mr. Shakespeare. I think you're wonderful. I'm your #1 fan. Could I, can I have your autograph, please?
Of course, my dear. Have you a quill? Thank you. And what is your name?
Desdemona.
Desdemona. Oh, what a wonderfully bright and beautiful name. To Desdemona from William. There you are. Lovely to meet you, Desdemona.
Could I just get one flower?
I'm very busy.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Sorry. So,
My quill back, please. Thank you. I would be loath to exclude him permanently.
But it's not going to happen again, so let's just move on, yeah?
Got a secondary transfer coming up. You can see he's been offered Clumpmead.
We've applied for Park Manor.
That is unlikely in the extreme. Have you read your secondary transfer booklet?
Not being rude, love, do you know what I mean? But the secondary transfer booklet is a pile of, well, it's old rancid poo, isn't it? Parental choice, right? Then we're allocated to Camp Mead Secondary, so where's the choice?
Every school has got its own admissions procedure.
But it does, it's a waste of ink.
And it's Clumpmead Academy now.
What can I do for you? We've got a few questions.
About the parts we've been given for Hamlet?
Of course, my darlings, of course. Well, I'm playing Horatio. Yes.
And as Ophelia, all I get to say is, Hamlet, I love you, thou art great.
Say it. Just like that. It's brilliant. What is the problem?
Well, shouldn't we maybe just get a little bit more to do?
Oh, my darlings, my fellow thifts, my Garriquettes. What is the title of the play?
Hamlet?
Need I say more?
Look at you all. Slaves to the beauty industry. Julian says it's a complete rip-off. Do you know, you pay more for the packaging than you do for the product.
Look, I've had enough of this. Ever since you've been dating that blooming soap dodger Julian, this whole house has been reeking like a flipping pigsty.
I might be smelly, but I am the only person in this room who can claim to have a proper sex life. And I don't have to pay a fortune to get it.
Excuse me, man, you've got a couple of seconds. I can't, just here, just to talk about plastic surgery, but I can't help but notice your breasts. You wanted a pair like these, look. These, I did these myself. You ever thought about having plastic surgery? Your face is a bit of a mess, sir, to be perfectly honest. What I'm suggesting that we do, your mouth, you see, the minute your mouth is about here, yeah? It's about there, and your nose is somewhere over here, you know? It should be central to the mouth. It's always a good place for the nose, it's just above the mouth. Tits are terrible, sort them out, okay? Pleasure. This nose, bad. This nose, good.
I know.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you like this nose?
No.
I mean, that's because you're walking around with something like that on your face in a minute. It's not good, is it?
No.
No. You're a